Hi guys, my name is Salira and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share my experience, not an experience, my thought process behind why I've decided to go to Tibet. Let's start. In my previous videos, I was telling the story about how I end up in a 10 days silent Vipassana meditation. I just add the link here. You can go ahead and watch it because that's a part of the story. That's all one story. As I said in previous videos, one of the meditation techniques that we were learning on that Vipassana meditation was meditation on picture. So the idea of that meditation was that you put the picture on the wall, on a tape in front of you. You look at it, you concentrate, you breathe, and then you close your eyes and try to see the copy of that picture that you just saw inside of your imagination. Basically, it's supposed to have a print, and that is actually harder than it sounds like. You guys can try it. So basically, you do look at it very closely, about that close, for 5 minutes, trying to remember the picture, remember all the details. And to do this technique, we all pick the picture. And there was a bunch of different pictures there. Mostly has Buddhism and Hinduism motifs. I did not know anything about Hinduism at the moment. It was 3 years ago. And Buddhism, I wasn't that close to it either. But I always knew that I like mountains. So there was the one picture like this. I'll show you guys. And I picked it. I was like, wow, that's nice. I like mountains, so I'm gonna meditate on that picture. And so that's where I was starting meditating on it. And during the lectures that happened every night, our teacher was telling us about karma, the karma concept, the way he learned it from his teachers and the Buddhism tradition in general. And that was new for me too, but it's made so much sense at that moment because I always knew there was some missing pieces. And I made a video about it. It's about the reincarnation and why I believe in it. That moment actually explained so much about my life and my journey and the world in general. It wasn't like eye-opening for me. Anyways, so he was talking about it, and I was journaling a lot, and that Vipassana really changed my life, that's for sure. Anyways, I'll explain later how it's interconnect. After the last day of Vipassana was over, we were able to talk again, and I came to my teacher and I was like, okay, what is that place? And she wrote it down for me, and she said, this is a sacred mountain, Kailash. Mountain Kailash is a sacred mountain for 3 different religions, for Hinduism, Buddhism, and Bon religion. It's very well known in esoteric community as a sacred mountain. It has a shape of a pyramid, and there's a lot of videos about it. You guys can go ahead and watch it, do your own research. But I said okay, and I stored it away. I came back to United States, and then something happened again. I mean, the last 3 years was a shit show. So anyways, something happened again in my life, and I was looking for answers. I didn't know what to do. I know there was something to do with my karma. I was tired of it, and at some point I was watching something on YouTube, and here's the video came up, the video from Sadhguru. Sadhguru is a famous spiritual teacher from India. Yes, he's from India. So, and that was the thumbnail of the YouTube video. And I looked at it. I was like, this is so familiar. I've seen it somewhere, and I was like, I was very puzzled by it. So, anyways, he was talking about his trip to the mountain Kailash in this video. And I was like, oh, that's what it is. And I dig through my notebooks, and I found this picture. And in that video, Sadhguru was talking about Kailash and its significance. And it was important because Kailash is the mountain that, if you see that mountain, first of all, according to Hinduism, you are not going to be born in a lower world, so basically in hell anymore. And another big significance is there is a spiritual practice is when you go around the mountain Kailash, it's called Kora. And it's a pretty hard, complicated journey that people who believes in Buddhism and Hinduism are try to do at least once in their lifetimes. And they believe, and I believe as well, that Kailash is when you do the Kora, it's clear all your karma. Because in my opinion, everything that happened to me was because of my karma, and I truly believe in it. I still stand by that opinion. And I was like, okay, maybe I should just go do that. I mean, I don't know anything else to do. Like, what? To be miserable for the rest of your life? I mean, that was not an option for me. I didn't survive that long to live the long, miserable life. That was not a plan. So I've decided that I have to go. Just like that. And I put that picture on my refrigerator. And I don't know how I'm gonna go. I don't know when I'm gonna go. Like, what's supposed to happen. I mean, I couldn't leave my job at that time because my family needed the help, financial help. So I worked like 4 jobs at that time. I didn't like, yeah, it was a year and a half. It was just go, go, go. And at some point I was like, I was so depressed because all I was doing is I was working and things were coming down at home. I had enough money, and all of a sudden I found this company. I was looking for different companies who I was supposed to go with, and it was 1 year and a half ago. So I went in September of 2023, and we were one of the first groups were allowed in Tibet, foreign groups, because Tibet, like China was closed due to COVID, and they didn't give any visas. And so when basically, as I explained it, when time is right, things start falling right way. I found this company that actually they're very experienced and they do Kora, because not every company, especially in the United States, they can take you to Tibet, but they're not gonna take you all the way around Mountain Kailash. It's, as I said, very complicated journey. It's very stressful. It's hard on your body because it's the highest point about 19,000 square feet. So I couldn't find any American company who would take me to Kailash. And you still can go on your own with a guide. I mean, you can't travel through Tibet by yourself. You have to have a permission, but you can hire the guide. But it's like 4 times more expensive than if you go with a group. And all of a sudden, I found this company, and they're like, yeah, sure, we'll make you a special permission. Yeah, you can come over that way. And everything feels just perfect. The timing was perfect. I mean, my employees didn't think so because I had to quit. And I was like, okay, if I'm going to Tibet, I might as well go to China. I might as well go to Japan. And Japan was picked at the right, like very last day before I have to leave. So yeah, and I went to travel for, I think it was 10 weeks. I spent 3 weeks in Tibet. I walked my Kora, and that was incredible, just incredible experience. If you guys are interested in it, I will make a separate video because there's so much to say. And the reason that I want to let everything out and share all my experience, because currently I just bought a ticket and I'm going to Mongolia on my 2nd or 3rd part of my spiritual journey, and I'll keep you guys posted. So yeah, subscribe and let me know in the comments below if you guys want to know more. My name is Lilia Salira. I'll see you guys in the next video.